hello, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, today we got a new palette review. Yes girl, today we are reviewing the Morphe 35G bronze gold palette. Let's go ahead and get a look at this palette. Yes, we're gonna talk about how we feel about this palette, but this is the look that I did. I did a really cute, simple halo eye. So without further ado, if you wanna know how I feel about this palette, and if you also wanna know how I got this look, please keep watching. Hey y'all, what's up? How you feeling? How you doing? Today we are doing another new. We got that new, that Morphe 35G bronze gold palette. Yeah, I just got this palette the other day. I was on Ulta minding my business, shopping the 21 days of beauty. I was just supposed to be getting a mascara or whatever, and then like they did a suggested things you might like, and I was like, you know what, I do think I might like that. Put it in my cart. Checkout, process, proceed. Also, I don't know why I always say today. It is tonight. It is Saturday night. It is 11:24 on Saturday. I'm just up, living my life, being cool. So let's get a look at this palette. This is what the packaging looks like. Very beautiful, very warm. Ooh, well, okay. The name sheet for the shades. So here's the palette. Y'all look at, get into these shades. This is such a beautiful palette. These have very warm shades. This is the kind of palette, I think this palette would be really good for beginners. So you have 10 matte shades and 25 shimmers. 10 matte shades and 25 shimmers. Why does that just sound so weird to me? For a total of 35 shades, and this palette is only $25. And y'all know how Morphe do. They come through with the pigment. They come through with the blendability. So we are gonna do a little first impression, see how this palette really works, take it for a spin, girl. This is a first impressions video, so without further ado, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit and we are gonna get into this eye look now. Hold on. All right, this is cute. Okay, so I'm not sure what kind of look I wanna do, so I'm just gonna look at the palette real quick. Ooh, they give you this shade sheet, and to be honest, I am not a fan of these shade sheets because I lose it immediately. I'm only ever going to use this shade sheet right now in this video. I promise you, I will never use this shade sheet ever again. So it's just, it gets lost, and I can't be bothered to keep this like this. This is just not how I live my life, and this is not how I'm going to conduct my business. Right off the bat, I don't like that. I wish they would just put the shades. Girl, I don't even got the shade sheet in there. See, this is why I don't like these sheets. Why can't they just put the names under the shadows? I feel like this is what Morphe does with a lot of their shades. I mean, with a lot of their palettes, because the Jaclyn Hill palette had that shade sheet. The James Charles palette has that shade sheet. Which, by the way, I just ordered James's palette. I just wasn't, when it first came out, I was like, do I want this in my life? Do I need it in my life? And at first I was like, no, I don't want it, I don't need it. But then the more I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I need this, I want that. Take that, take that. I'm not even gonna call it a first impressions video because there have already been so many videos on that palette. So y'all see it, y'all know what to do. Just going forward, act like I had the palette at the same time that you did, okay? Shoot. Girl, don't get on me. Since this is a first impressions video, I will be using this today to be like responsible or whatever. This is a P. Louise eyeshadow base. We're gonna start off with this shade SPF right here. So I'm gonna put this shade in the crease. Oh, I really like this shade. This is the kind of shade that I would wear if I'm doing an everyday makeup look, like a no makeup look. I would just literally put the shadow down like this, throw a wing on there, maybe even some light lashes, and call it a mid-thick day. This is cute. This is one of those cute shades. Taking the shade Tan Up, which is this shade right here. Ooh, I love this shade. And it's so easy to blend, and it's so pigmented. So I'm going in with this darker brown shade right here, which is called Heat Wave. Y'all know I cannot talk or breathe, so I'm going to use the Inglot 22 T brush to cut the crease, and the concealer I'm using is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 04. Glow On. Spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. I want to use this shade Soul. SPF, Tan Up, and Heat Wave, just in that order, in that order, in that order. Okay, so this is how the halo eye is looking right now. So far, this is how we doing. So I'm about to do eyeliner, lashes, the rest of my face, makeup, and we will come back to talk about this palette. Hold on and I will be back with the rest of my face, girl. I'm really liking my makeup. What do y'all think? Do you like it? Am I cute? The Bronze Gold palette from Morphe is super beautiful. The shades are amazing. The only thing that I would say that I did not like about the palette is that I would prefer the names to be actually on the palette so you don't have to keep using that sheet. Can you please just put the names on the palette? Also, the only other thing that I don't like about the palette is that it doesn't have a mirror. Other than that, that palette is going to be definitely one of my go-to everyday palettes to use. That palette has every color that I need. Bronze Gold is just goals, period. So the Bronze Gold palette from Morphe gets a huge thumbs up from me. I hope you enjoyed this video of first impressions. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.